What's up, everybody? Mitch here with Prism Supply with Ryan's Panhead. It is a 1955 FL to be exact. We built this thing probably 5-7 years ago. It's one of my favorite bikes that we've done. Ryan's a tall guy. That's why the bars are tall, the sissy bar's tall, and the seat's really low. It's a cool bike to ride. It's got a really cool stance. It sits really low. It's definitely a couple inches shorter in the back. I'm not positive if it's deraked or not, but it's a very compact, tall bike. We decided to go with a 19 in the back and a 21 in the front. I think it has a great stance. It sits really cool. It rides really cool. It feels tiny underneath you, but it's really overall fun bike. That's from the way back look. Talk about some of the cool stuff on the bike. We'll start at the front. We got this cool Springer up front. The hubs are white, which is really cool. Kind of ties into the paint job you'll see more of going through. We made this cool riser handlebar setup. From here to here is all one piece, all welded, brazed together all the way up top. They're pretty nice, they're comfortable. We have the Super Prism throttle on it as well, with the 40-inch longer throttle cable because these handlebars are so tall. The grip collars are on the handlebars as well as our grips. We just put this on when we got it. It is one of our new headlights to check out if you haven't seen them. They're really bright, really nice. If you look up the whole bike, we've got a really cool black lacquer paint job with just hints of white popping up. The top side of the oil tank is white. The hubs are white. There's a couple rubbers that are white. It just kind of makes everything pop really cool. Real subtle paint job. We've got a fuel shutoff at the top, like the old split tanks. Another little touch of these washers on the tank that really finish out the gas tank. We have got a really perfectly aged Bates seat pair on the back. We welded on our seat spring bungs to hold the seat springs in this cool Bates seat. So we made this sissy bar. It's got like staggered tubing sizes all up and down it, and with this ball bearing at the top. And I did the shifter to match as well, so it's kind of got the whole vibe all the way through the bike. On the sissy bar, we used our sissy bar bungs at the bottom. We used our flat weld-on tail light. And if you look really closely, there's only one of our cloth covered wires going into the tail light, and that's because we put the single wire magic box in the wire harness. Onto the oil tank. If you notice, there's nothing coming out of this side of the oil tank. We have the oil lines coming out the opposite side, as well as we put the coil inside the battery box, and then we ran our spark plug wires through the oil tank, so you don't see the coil at all. The handlebars are so tall that the throttle cable had to be really long, and it was just floppy everywhere. So we made these cool little brackets that hold it. One of them's behind the top clamp handlebar setup. I machined out one of the D-rings and put one in there, and then it goes into the linker. Again, one of those things, if you don't know, it just looks normal, but if you do know, it's really cool. The primary smooth cover, mechanical in the back, white hub. We paired up our 4-inch mid pegs with some old vintage pegs. As for the controls, we have our Slingshot 4-speed clutch and our Slingshot mechanical brake with all the linkages. You can just go right now on our website and get all of that. This bike has a cycle electric generator on it, and we now have the newer version on our website. This exhaust has got comes down normal 2-to-1, and then we swept it up over the axle into a fishtail in the back. Normally chain guards wrap all the way around the rear sprocket, and what we wanted to do was make a little duckbill to kind of match the rear fender. So I chopped up a old chain guard, made it fit, made it look like the duckbills match, so when you look at it from the side, the whole bike is tied together really nice. There's pieces here, pieces there that match everything. It's just a very cohesive bike. Cohesive would be the word of this bike. I don't think you could take any part off this bike and put it on another bike and it would feel the same way. This bike needs to be like this until the end of time. She's real low, so she's easy to kick. Let me see, she probably kick twice, I bet. super easy. She's just a fun, easy bike. I don't know what to say.